Hello everyone, it's Jayden and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be filming my April Q&A, which I don't think I did a Q&A last month because, I don't know, videos messed around quite a bit. But I'm back with a Q&A. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I haven't got too many questions, so it shouldn't be too long. Also, there's going to be a bonus video up later today or later this week explaining some changes and some things that are going to be happening with my channel, some other channels and some other things, so that might have already been up or it might be coming out, so keep an eye out for that if it's not up yet. So yes, on with the video. So I'm going to start with YouTube. Some of these I might have answered before, I'm not sure, I can't quite tell when I last did a Q&A, so I'm just going to see what I think. So this was on the Just Awesome video, asked if they sell the lanyards as they can't find them on the website. That was from Clara B. They're not on the website yet. I think Mona said that they're going to be up in a few weeks or a month or so. I don't know if they're doing manual orders, if they've got many at all, but they shouldn't be too long, I don't think. Then I have from, what necklace is your favourite? From Agent 47. I'm guessing you mean Chewigem necklace as it's on a Chewigem video. My favourite Chewigem necklace is usually the skull because I like the textures and it's quite thick but it's quite thin as well, so it's kind of good for any mood. But lately I've been loving the dog tags. I have mine on a toggle on my hoodie loop thing at the moment, but I also have the other one on a necklace. But I really love the dog tags, which is weird because everyone thought I'd bite through them when I got them, but I like them because they're quite soft. And theirs is either the skull or the Miller heart, and they like the bangles and Hex Choose too. That's awesome. That was a different question. With you being trans, does your autism present itself in more male or female way? From Carmel. See, that's weird. I think it is a mix. A mixture of the two, I would say, because I don't know if that's got something to do with being trans or not, but I'm definitely in the female side, but also the male side in different ways. So yeah, it's a bit unsure. Alicia, who then said, what do you do in a meltdown? In terms of calming techniques, I rock, or I go to bed and rock, or lap pad, chew. I tend to just, I don't know really, I can't really remember. But in terms of what I do due to the meltdown, I cry, I shout, I make noises, and I get really aggressive, so I have to try not to scratch myself or hit things. What made you get into YouTube, and do you get anxious when filming? From Gemma Grace. I've been watching YouTube since I was about 9 years old. So back in the old YouTube days when vlogging just started, and I always wanted to be on YouTube, I just never knew what I was going to talk about, so this is really like giving me a platform and I've now got something to talk about. But I think Lorraine encouraged me to actually start a channel when she asked me to be an ambassador. She was like, oh, you should start a YouTube, and I was like, alright then. So yeah. And do you get anxious when filming? When I started I used to, but now it kind of just depends on the day and how I'm feeling. But now I know that if I'm too stressed out I won't bother filming because it won't be a good enough video. But no, I don't get anxious anymore. Show us your sensory corner. I'll just turn the camera around. If I go like that, that is my sensory corner. I could do a better video on that. I hope that was okay and you didn't see anything that was not meant to be seen. But yeah, that's my sensory corner. I'll probably do a full tour at some point, but not right now. I think that's all of YouTube. Lots of people want to see a video about being autistic and trans. I think I might do a collab with that at some point because I'm meeting up with some other autistic trans people later in the year, so I might do a collab on that. I'm not sure, or we've got some exciting stuff planned, so that video will be coming at some point. Back onto Instagram. So if you ever want to appear in a Q&A, I post a thing on Instagram every time, probably like a week before I film usually, and you can just comment, pick your questions there, or on any of my videos, I'll find them. So yes, that_teenage_dirtbag said, favourite Chewigem. See, I find it changes. I used to always say the tread, the hexie and the skull, but like I said, at the moment I'm onto the dog tags quite a lot, and also the hexie I'm still loving a lot. Chewigems you'd recommend for someone new to Chewigem from Flightless X Angel. I'd say the skull. I talk about the skull a lot today, because it's textured but it's also smooth and it's not too thick or not too thin. Or the hexie chew, I've got one over here. Because it's got these really soft bits and these really hard bits, and then the textures and the plain bits. So the hexie's good, but then it is quite big and you might not want that. Bangle wise, I would say the tread bangle, because it's not too thick usually or thin. Or the realm ring is actually really good, because I know most people get on with that no matter how much they chew. Stimming.in.the.void said, favourite sensory item that isn't a Chewigem. I'd probably say my lap pad, because I'm going to keep this on here now because that's nice. Because it's heavy and I really crave pressure. Or in terms of fidget toys, I'd say my Tangle. In terms of messy stuff, Putty, which isn't actually messy. But I also like my fish light, which is over there. Authentic Autistic said, what are you reading at the moment and want to read next? At the moment I am reading 2 books. I'm reading A Street Cat Named Bob. I read this first when was it made? When it first came out, which was 2011 I think. 2012. So I was 10. I read that. I'm reading it again because I really like it and I love the film when that came out, so I thought I'll read the book again. And Chris Packham, Fingers in the Sparkle Jar, which is a memoir about his life, and it's really cool hearing all his little stories. And what do I want to read next? I've got a bookshelf over there, which you probably saw just now. I've got Ask an Astronaut by Tim Peake to read, which is the astronaut who went a couple of years ago. It's just like a factual book. But I also want to read... I'm kind of doing a lot of rereading at the moment. Reasons to Be Alive by Matt Haig. I'm going to read that too. Reasons to Stay Alive. But other books coming out, I'm not actually sure. Recommend me something, I'll have a look. Baker Sinead, I think that's... Is that Sinead or Sinead? I don't know, I still don't know. What do you sensory seek and or avoid? I seek pressure. I seek movement, if that's like, you know, body or stuff. And soft things. That's what I seek, and I avoid loud things, bright things, and sticky things. If it's sticky, I don't like it. Like, I like putty because it's not sticky, but it's when it sticks to your hands or having stuff on my hands, I can't deal with that. Sky, the service dog, said, what's some of your special interest at the moment? The Beatles, as usual. I haven't really had much time for myself because I've got exams at the moment. Oh, but I'm doing, I've started Lambda classes again, which is like a drama exam thing in the UK. Like, you know, you take like music instrument exams, but it's acting on your own. I did one when I was younger and I started doing those again, so I'm kind of really interested in that and the things I'm doing. I'm doing Sherlock at the moment and I'm doing Curious Incident, so my work like that really, which is a bit sad. But I think that's about it at the moment. Yeah. Amber the Fangirl said, favourite fidget toy? Tangle Relax. It's the one with the jelly on. I haven't got one with me right now, but yes, I would say that's my favourite fidget toy. Or just a standard Tangle, or a Tangle textured. And finally is, what camera is that and what lens do you use? This is because the picture I posted was this one of me with my camera. I am filming on my dad's camera because my camera doesn't have a flip lens, but I've tended to steal this in the past, so I'm kind of in between two. This is actually a bridge camera. It's not a SLR, so you can't change the lens, but it's a Lumix f2.8, I think that's what it's called, but yes, it's a Lumix, and my actual camera, if I can find it, is this one, which is the Fujifilm Filmpix S, which is a bridge camera as well. I like bridge cameras because they're small and this was my first ever camera. Actually, I had a SpongeBob video camera, but this is my first like proper camera. I got this when I think I got it for my 13th birthday, so 3 years ago now. But I love it. I would film on it, but this doesn't flip and I need to know what's going on. So yes, that's all the questions. I think I will just check Facebook quickly because I've started posting on Facebook more. I've got a Facebook page which is linked in the bottom in the description, so if you want to check that out, then feel free to go and give us a like over there. I stopped posting on there because my Instagram wouldn't link and it kind of stressed me out a bit, so, but no, I've had no comments on Facebook, but that's okay. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a big like if you did, and subscribe for more content, and so you don't miss the bonus video later on this evening. I've decided it will go up like in about an hour's time if you're watching this live, so keep an eye out for that. Comment questions for next month's Q&A, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. See ya.